Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Today we've got another beer from Tiny Rebel, and this is their Easy Living. This is an IPA, or a session IPA, although it's saying pale, session pale on the can, so Untapped is actually wrong. Easy Living Pale then, session IPA, 4.3% ABV, and I thought it was, almost got it wrong. So, what's the information about this? It doesn't give you any kind of specs on what hops are in this. I assume Citra. Best before the 1st of August of 2020. Really? Wow, that's such a long shelf life for a session pale ale. I don't know. Well, it's almost a year. Just 11 months shelf life for a low ABV beer like this. So I'm drinking it straight away. This is more of a summer beer, really. So we've got a one finger Whitehead. There's a can again. Nice looking design. I'm getting tropical notes already from the actual beer in the glass. So, but yeah. Another one from Tiny Rebel then. Aroma, proper. Yeah, nice. Yeah, piffy lemon. Yeah, light citrus. Almost like slightly dry on the aroma. Maybe a bit of pear drop, that sort of thing. Touch of orange. Let's go straight in. Cheers. I'm getting a little bit of kind of apricot, almost like a slightly kind of resiny hop, but very faint. As the ABV, 4.3, 35 IBUs. It's given the listing on Untapped for this one. So yeah, very low on that count, which you'd expect for the style, a session IPA stroke session pale ale, whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it a pale ale personally, but whatever. A session pale ale, I mean 4.3 pale ale, normal. I don't get that. There's a slight kind of piney edge to it. Definitely getting apricots, a very kind of tropical kind of vibe to the beer. Very palatable, very crushable, very drinkable, perfect summer beer. Barbecue weather. I mean, I'm reviewing this a bit late now. It's the 6th of September of 2019, but so I trying to push some of these, review some of these beers before the season proper get to October, and it's a bit, you know, you're not gonna have. Well, you can have a barbecue if it's not raining, but you'll be standing near the barbecue to keep warm, kind of deal. But set yourself back to like, I don't know, June, July, August sort of time of any year. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a seasonal. I have actually had this beer before. I had it at the Cave Direct 40th birthday, in good company at Beer Merchant's Tap in London. That was in mid-June. I had it on draft. Very nice. I'm actually preferring it more in the can actually to draft, which is, I don't know why. It's not bad. There's a bit of pineapple going on in there as well. Very simple beer, but very effective, especially when it's hot and you need a drink after mowing the lawn or standing over a barbecue for an hour or two, hosting people. You could just have this on the side. Wouldn't last very long at all. So, in terms of rating then, I can't remember what I gave it when I first had it on draft, but I don't think it's going to be. I think I gave it lower than a 7, and I'll give this a 7 now in the can. Pardon me. Bit of carbonation going on there. Simple but effective. It's not going to blow your socks off, or it's not going to, you know, for the more kind of if you're into your double IPAs and big, bold kind of this and that, it's not going to do it. Different style, of course. It's a pale ale, first and foremost, and it's a prime example of the style. Pretty solid in that regard. So yeah, decent beer, worth picking up if you see it out and about. So this is from Tiny Rebel. They're out of Newport in South Wales. This is their Easy Livin Pale. Session Pale, it's saying. 4.3% ABV, 35 IBUs. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts and opinions if you've had this one before. And check out my Tiny Rebel playlist. Few there, not many. My Welsh craft beer playlist. Not that many either. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.